Oh, Mario! Oh man, not again. Video game glitches. For as long as the medium has existed, some poor intern has been forced to make some shoddy code that technically works until it doesn't. It's something that's almost intrinsic to gaming as a whole. If you spent any time being a video game player, you've probably spotted it. A random NPC stuck in the ground, a freeze that holds for slightly too long, and something that breaks the experience. And for some reason, sends a chill down your spine. It's weird, I don't like it. When I was a kid, and I mean like 5 or 6, I'd spend a lot of time unsupervised with my brothers on Newgrounds, watching random flash animations and videos. Which looking back explains a lot. One time, me and my brothers found a glitch compilation for Mario 64, and watching it back then, I just freaked out, and I still don't fully know why. Why is Mario like that? What's he doing? Is he okay? We were then banned from Newgrounds, and I never saw the end of Super Mario Bros. C. But I soon found out that that unease that I felt watching that video is not only very, very common, but the basis of a whole genre of horror on the internet. For whatever reason, we find games going wrong to be very, very unnerving. So, why? Video game characters at their core are an extension of the player. They're the avatar that you experience the world through. When Mario gets a star, I did that. When he plunges into the eternal nothingness, that's me. When he throws a penguin off a cliff, hi. And sure, we see ourselves in all media. Scott McCloud specifically coined the term masking to describe it in comics. But I think it's elevated to a whole new standard in interactive media. Video games. You live in that world, and for the duration of you playing that video game, those rules are just as important as realities. So what if those things just shattered? Things as true as gravity, as physics, as the entire world that surrounds us just broke. Mario 64 B3313 is half video game, half dream you can't quite put your finger on. And it's one of the most interesting things I've played in a long time. For the record, I love Mario 64. I love this stupid little plumber. I love how it controls. I love how it feels. I love everything about it. It's the perfect example of a game that's ambition hugely outscopes its means. This was not supposed to exist in 1996. I don't know how they did it. So what if one day you booted up this game you know so well, only for this to happen? It all feels so familiar. It feels so close to what you know, but it's simultaneously just not the game you grew up with. What you're seeing isn't supposed to happen, and the further you go into the castle, the weirder it gets. Toads gaslight you into believing the castle hasn't changed a bit. The castle itself is nonsensical and almost labyrinthic. And Luigi is also here. This is the best game of all time. For anyone familiar with Mario 64, you instantly know that something's weird. But if you haven't played it, you don't know anything's up. It's an experience and unease that's only experienced by people who have experienced the reality of Mario 64.
But once you get comfortable,
while the actual horror elements absolutely scared me, because why wouldn't they? There's a missing VOD on my Twitch channel of me getting jump scared by this weird toad eye thing and having to play Minecraft parkour for 40 minutes to calm myself down.
the jump scares the game indulges in can't really be called jump scares. Instead, they're a breach of an expected scenario. There's some kind of diversion from the expectation a player has. At one point, you're confronted with a still, textureless model of yourself, standing in a void and facing away from the player. And if you dare get close enough to touch him, the experience ends. Nothing happens. It shouldn't be unnerving, but left with a blank screen and your expression reflected back, you just don't feel good.
It's a level of discomfort that I've only really experienced from one other thing, and that's AI images and AI art.
Because yeah, it presents as something that's fully cohesive, as part of your reality. And then you look a bit closer, and you understand then why you feel so sick.
I think there's a lot to be said about unintended unease in video games. I think that loading screens are kind of scary. I think that credit rolls are really eerie.